All right, good morning, everybody. Give you guys a few minutes to get in here with us so we can start talking, discussing. I don't know what in the world any of you guys are doing, but I know for a fact that my spidometer has gone up drastically. And it's funny, 2.5 weeks ago, I was running around here with a mask and gloves on. People looking at me like I'm crazy. And now every third to fourth person I see, they have either a mask, handkerchief, bandana tied around their face. Those little masks that you get for like the doctor's office. Something, every third or fourth person that I'm seeing out has something around their face. And a lot of them, if they have something around their face, they have gloves on. So, unfortunately for us, we're prepped up for things like this, And if you guys have not seen it yet, I asked Miss Grace. She sent me a video earlier. It's extremely disturbing. Okay, so it's not for the faint of heart, and it's not for anybody who's queasy. But I asked her to post it in the group because, I had been wondering myself. I'm like, okay, all these deaths, where are the bodies? Well, they're starting to show up because, and you can hear in the commentary that the gentleman who is filming the video is extremely disturbed. This is obviously the first time he's ever seen a human body. He's extremely disturbed, and this is right on the streets in Brooklyn. And thank you, Miss Grace, for sending me that. I hope you post it in the group, Mama. And be advised, it's not for the squeamish. It's not for the faint of heart, because it is extremely disturbing to see a forklift loading bodies onto a 18-wheeler. Okay, and that's what you'll see. And if it hadn't got, thank you for posting it. If it hadn't gotten real for you when you see that video, it's gonna get real. Good morning, Tara. Good morning, Miss Grace. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, ladies, for being here. I'm going to try to set my schedule up where I can come in and do live as close to 10 o'clock as possible. And in the evenings, right now we're scheduled for 8 p.m. in the evening. However, that may change. And I'm feeling compelled to do that for the duration for a few reasons. A few reasons. One, so that we can get together as a family and just kind of check on each other and make sure that we're all right. And then two, as always, this is a platform that you guys can express yourselves, get your frustrations out, cuss, fuss, raise, sand, whatever you need to do to get through this thing. That right there, and I've seen some things in my life. Being in the military, I've seen a lot of things. Growing up poor, I've seen a lot of things. Going to third world countries, I've seen a lot of things. And honestly, in the streets of the United States of America, I got to be honest with y'all, I never thought I'd see something like that. And yes, we have prepped for this moment. Yes, we have thought about the end of days, SHTF, but it's here now. It is real. It's in our streets. And when you watch that video, if you haven't seen it already, go into the group, Plant-Based Homestead Prep Facebook group. Miss Grace has posted it. It's disturbing. I mean, it really is. And and I'm pretty hardcore. And I was watching it in Lowe's, and I couldn't. It's one of those videos you don't want to watch it, but you can't take your eyes off of it. And it is very disturbing. It's like, and I was watching it there. I had my mask and gloves on. People couldn't see what my facial reaction was, but my mouth was open, like, oh my God, this is here. This is really, truly happening. And I know I've said this before, that it seems like I'm narrating my own life, watching it, you know, in a movie right now. And I appreciate YouTube and Facebook and all the social medias and the platforms, because, you know, people like us now, we have a voice and we can express it. And this is history. We are making history right now. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be great history. I'm not saying it's good history. Yeah, coming to a town near you. I keep saying it. Yeah, coming to a city near you. You're right. Man, that was very disturbing. But in it all, I want you guys to be encouraged. Okay, I want you guys to be safe, and I want you guys to be inside. You know, if you don't have to be out in this stuff like I do, unfortunately, and you know what? And I'm getting to the point now that I'm even, you know, more careful getting in and out the truck now. You know, as I get in, I'm spraying the truck down with Lysol. As I'm getting out, I'm donning my protective equipment. I'm cleaning and spraying down my, you know, and I don't know how safe this is going to be as far as breathing, but you know, you do the best you can with what you have. So because I'm reusing my gloves, I'm Lysoling them. I'm cleaning them, reusing my mask, I'm wiping it down. And I'm sure that's probably not the safest thing, but I'd rather keep using it than to burn through my supply. And I told you guys, I reported yesterday, my company gave me my my letter. So I am essential personnel. You know, and I requested that because I'm like, you know what? All it's going to take for me, and me being me, all it's going to take for me is to hear that they're doing checkpoints somewhere. All I got to do is hear that they're doing checkpoints. And I am liable to hunker down at that point. Because the last thing I want for me personally is to be out somewhere, going on a trouble call, doing my job, and they're like, okay, at 3 p.m. we're locking down all the cities. You can't get in, you can't get out. And then what I'm gonna do? I'm stuck. I'm stuck in my truck. And I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling that at all. Okay? Not feeling that at all. We've also made measures, you know, Jennifer and I. Guys, oh my goodness. I discovered something last night. I was so excited. And this brings me to my next topic. Because I've been telling you guys about those handheld ham radios. And I thought that I had ordered 2. Well, I went through my little stash last night. It wasn't a stash, you know, where I keep my radios. And lo and behold, I had ordered 3 handheld ham radios. So I got 2 that are the exact same, and then I got 1 that's unfortunately different. But you know, they're all 3 ham radios. And what I did, I should have put that one on the same channel I got Jennifer's on and tested it. Matter of fact, now I'm not gonna do anything illegal, but I do want to show you guys. This is my handheld right here. Matter of fact, we're gonna pop it on just so.
Frequency mode.
All right, so I got it on frequency mode. I got the frequency set right now. So you know, if Jennifer's directive is, if we lose cell phones, turn this radio on, and we'll have some sort of communication, but it's going to be very limited. Okay, because I know when you're using these kind of radios, anybody that has something like this can listen in. Okay, that's number 1. And because somebody else could be listening in, I don't want to give up positions. Okay, it's always about OPSEC for me, operation security. These radios are so cool too. I mean, FM radio on it. You can tune it to the frequency for the weather, you know, so you can get constant weather updates. And I'm learning so much about these things. And you know what? Unfortunately, this is something I should have been learning 6-8 months ago. But I put it on the back burner because I was like, you know what? If anything ever happens, I said to myself, I'll have plenty of time to figure out this thing, you know. And now that we on, well, it's not even voluntary anymore. It's lockdown. I've been saying that for like 2 weeks now. Which, I mean, and the reason why they did this in Virginia, and I got ready to leave this morning, and they were across the street at the park taking down the basketball rims. I was like, oh, because I looked up this weekend. It was more people at the basketball court this weekend than I've ever seen the 3-4 years we've been living at that house. Never seen that many people. And I told Jennifer, I said, look at all these idiots over here at this basketball court. Oh yeah, we got the lockdown because these dummies were out at all the parks. It was a nice day Saturday and Sunday, especially Sunday. And it was hundreds of thousands of people at the beaches. So the governor, he locked the state down yesterday because people do not listen. Which, you know what? Anyway, I have mixed emotions, mixed feelings about it. But I haven't been out unless it was a necessity. And I'm one of those people that I try to follow all the rules unless it just don't make no sense. But I'm not gonna start talking on this ham radio right now because it's illegal. However, not and my mind is blown. Georgia still has not. Okay, yes, Virginia did get the stay-at-home order. Yes, we did. Just invest in some more home security. Okay, good. That's a good way to call it too. Some home security. I did that about 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm thankful I did. I went out and I invested in some home security, and then I invested in some more home security and some more home security, and I'm glad I did back then. Now what I'm doing, I'm making sure I'm checking all my home security. And you know what? We've been, for the last 3-4 years, we've been sleeping with the alarm off at the house. I think starting tonight we're gonna start turning the alarm on when we're at home. But see, the only thing about it is that's gonna take some getting used to because the dogs get up in the middle of the night. It's just some getting used to. And I'm gonna talk to Jennifer when I get home. But like, hey, babe, listen, things are getting bad. And when we lay down for the night, we're gonna have to start setting the alarm. And when we set the alarm, and even though the dogs get up in the middle of the night, even if you gotta wake me up and get me up to go undo the alarm, I'd much rather. Because normally she gets up, she lets the babies out, they go, pee, pot, poo, whatever they do. And then they come back in, Jennifer gets back into bed. I rarely even wake up. So I think from here on out, what we're going to do, the new directive is going to be, we both get up. One of us, I'll go undo the alarm because they're not going to follow me outside. They follow the pack leader, Jennifer. They'll follow, Jennifer to the back door, and then when she hears the alarm clear, then she can let them outside, and then I'll come back there, basically stand guard and stand watch with her, and then when everybody comes back in, she puts them in the kennel, and then I'll go set the alarm. I think that's going to be our new mandate because, at this point in time, right now, really, okay, we're to the point where we've all prepped. We're to the point where we've been talking about getting your mind, mentally ready for this. Now it's to the point to start exercising practical securities, okay, and starting to bump up your levels. If you guys haven't bumped up, because see, like we have different levels at my house. It's like everything's good. That's like alpha. Everything's great. That's the beginning. Good. Then when about a month and a half ago, we moved up to Bravo. That's when I really started ramping up. Getting more preps. Even though we had preps that would take us months to use and go through. No, it was like, hey, I got a double or triple what we have. And fortunately, and thank God, we've had time to do that, and resources. Like, I must say that. Have I blown up a credit card or two? We put it this way: we won't be getting out of debt this month. But I did some things that I felt like I needed to do. Purchase a laptop. That was extremely, that was the expenditure that I hadn't put into the budget. But the more you spend time at home, you need good working equipment, and I didn't have a working laptop. I need to get Jennifer a laptop. She has, we bought some laptops when we were trading stocks, basically full time. And that's all they were good for. We bought them strictly for that. Since then, we started using them as PCs, and they're not good for that, you know. And Jennifer needs a laptop. She needs a good computer. You know, it may happen, it may not. What did you say here, Sharice? Wait, oh, hey Rod. Oh, I sent you a YouTube message for you to share your site, please, if you can. I don't really have a site, Sharice. A site for what, sweetheart? I mean, pretty much we got the YouTube channel, we got the Facebook group. You can get into the Facebook group, just type in the same thing, Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, and find the group, and then request that, and then you can get into that. But I don't have a website anymore. Yeah, all my love. Yeah, I don't have a site, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Want to know why people coming to Florida? Well, they're coming to Florida because Florida hasn't locked down the state. Well, yes, they have. I misspoke. I'm sorry. Yeah, all those checkpoints y'all got. Yeah, people are coming to Florida. I don't really know. And it's funny because people, I guess, they're passing by Virginia, and they're passing by North Carolina and South Carolina, and they're passing by Georgia, and they're coming to Florida for some reason. I have no idea. I guess because they think there's no outbreak down there, but they're bringing the virus with them. In my opinion, they, I can't say that for certain, but in my opinion, that's what they're doing. But ladies and gentlemen, listen, it is getting very, very serious. No, it's not getting. It has gotten serious. We're past serious. We were past serious probably 2 weeks ago, and with these quarantines that we're doing, if you notice, they're getting longer and longer. Why? Because the numbers are going up and up. You know, if, in my opinion, okay, I thought we should have done all this lockdown stuff early, okay? I don't think we should have brought, and this is just my opinion. Y'all can call me wrong. Y'all can call me, you know, hater or whatever. But I don't think I don't believe that we should have been bringing people back who already had the virus. You know, I know they were Americans, but if you're gonna bring them back, I think we should have had the comfort. Not even that. I think we should have just had built some kind of island off the coast and been like, hey, for the next month and a half, this is your home. We're sorry. Here, we made sure you had plenty of supplies. We made sure that you had what you needed, but you're based on your own for a month. And I'm, you know, I hate to be like that, but you know, the strong survive. It's just like I watched this news report about this young lady that was in there. She's from this area. She was in Honduras, and she had to stay an extra week in Honduras, and she was complaining because she had to take bowl baths. This is where you put water in a bowl and then you do a wash up basically. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, time out. You're a missionary. You voluntarily went to Honduras to be a missionary, to missionarize, or whatever it's called, missionary, whatever. You went on purpose. All right, y'all, hold on a second. Good morning, this is Maintenance Emergency Line. How can we help you? What street? Oh, Bertha. Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay, what room are you in? Okay, I'm on my way. I'll be there in a little bit. All right, bye-bye. All right, so, where were we? What is going on? That just totally threw me off. Palm Beach County is full of CV-19. Oh my. This a plea for PPE for home health workers like myself. I thought you could pass it on since you have good exposure. Okay, what do you want me to say? Hey Rod, sent you a YouTube. You know what? I obviously didn't see it, Sharice. So go ahead and make your plea now, and then I'll keep making the plea for you. So let us know what you're looking for, what you need. I know I don't have but like 6 or 7 masks, so I'm not gonna send you my stuff. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Dang, what was I talking about before that phone call? I know we were talking about levels of putting people, bringing people back. This lady in Honduras, and she was like, yeah, it took me a week to get back here, and and I was nervous, I was stressed out, I was scared. And I told Jennifer, I said, you know what, if we had been overseas, first of all, we wouldn't have been there long, just for a little trip and then back. If we had been there when this thing broke out, we would have been on the next thing smoking. I don't give a dog on what it would have cost us on credit cards. It could have cost $5,000 a ticket. We would have been back home. The company my husband works for still can't get masks. And they told him, use spray disinfectant for his hands since they can't get hand sanitizer. Oh yeah, you can't find hand sanitizer anywhere. You can't, and now it's getting to the point you can't find vitamins. Like emergency. That's Jennifer and I take every day. We take emergency, and we do a dose of vitamin D. She's relentless with that. I can't stand them vitamin D's, but you know what? I know it's something you need. So I chew those gummies, and it's getting hard to find that kind of stuff. Whereas before people were like, oh, toilet paper. Now people are getting their vitamins, which is good. I mean, because that's going to help you build your immune system, boost your immune system. And that's crazy, Tara. But you can't find it anywhere. And y'all know I'm out every day, all day. And every store I go to, I'll pop in to Rite Aid or CVS or Walgreens, whatever. Like, you got a hand sanitizer? I just poke my head in. Hand sanitizer? Nope. Okay, boom, I'm gone. Yeah, they don't have stuff like that. You are a great person. You will go to heaven. Was there more people like you and Jennifer? Well, thank you. I don't know what makes me a great person, but I just love people. I love people. But I appreciate that. Thank goodness I bought him some. Yeah, I mean, yes. And you know what? I happened to find my N95 mask on a whim. I was in Lowe's, and I know I saw some. I just don't know where they. I have some that I had bought a long time ago. I just don't know where they are. But I was in Lowe's one day looking for masks. This was early on, and I went in early that day, and I was like, "Man, you got any masks?" He's like, "Nah, we sold out." So I happened to be checking out, and I looked over and I saw this one with a they come in either 2 or 3 pack. I can't remember. And I was like, "That one we got masks right there." That dude told me y'all didn't have any masks. And I was like, hold my, and I stopped the line. I got out of line. I went over there and ran to the guy. I was like, "Hey man, you got masks in? You told me you have me." He said, "Man, somebody found a box of them a while ago." And he took me over to the basket. I picked up all 4 packs. I have 3 packs, 4 packs. I think it was 4 or 5. I picked up every one they had, and I went up there and bought them and got out the store right then with them before they stopped me. Because I knew that they probably, if they had known I was buying all of them, management, they probably wouldn't have let me. We need PPE for home health care workers. We were told we would get them, but as you know, we have no masks, no sanitizer, no soap, anything. Wow. But I didn't expect you to send me. Oh yeah, I was just messing with you. Yeah, I know you wasn't expecting me to send you stuff. We talked about the soap. It's so crazy how all this thing, how this worked out. Y'all remember last year, May, June, July time frame, August, we were talking about food shortage. Then it went to soap shortage. Now, look at what's going on. Mask shortage, sanitizer shortage, food shortage, everything shortage. But see how the soap shortage has come back around? I had soap then. I didn't really even go out and buy soap. But I'm in Lowe's every day. You can't get any of that stuff. You can't get soap, no sanitizer, no mask, definitely no mask. And it amazes me. Now, if you have a 3D printer, or if you have access to 3D printer, what some people are doing out here, they are 3D printing masks, but they're more like the starts with an R. Oh gosh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Respirators, and then you can take the M95 material and you can cut it. It's this little square, and then you can put it in there, and then you can reuse the whole entire mask. You just clean the mask, and then that way you can use like one N95. Y'all see how it's made. You can use one of these and cut it like maybe 3 pieces, and then use one mask to make 3 or 4 different masks. So if you have access to a 3D printer, you can do that. I don't have access to one. They too that are expensive for me. But if you know somebody who knows someone who can hook you up, and then if you get your hands on an M95 mask, then you can make your own mask, that way. And I'm a firm believer anything is better than no thing. So, hey, if worst case scenario you don't have anything, use a bandana. Okay, use a bandana. Use a piece of cloth material. I mean, I saw this woman on Facebook. She took like a Pepsi bottle. It was clear, but she took like a Pepsi bottle and put it around her face, and put a hat over it, and then tied what did she tie the bottom? Maybe it might have been a bandana. And I was like, dang. And it looked just like a professionally made mask. In times like these, get creative, because you can't put a price tag on your health. You cannot. Let me see here. Gonna keep clean, ladies. Yep, soap gotta keep clean. That you sure do. But I don't expect you. Okay, all right, caught up on chat. So, folks, it's been serious. It's just now to the point where, more people are becoming more serious about it. And all this, it's a hoax, and this, it's not real, and all this. I think that people are starting to see that it is real, hopefully. And hopefully folks will start staying at home. I mean, I'm still on the streets right now, and to me, for us to be on lockdown, I mean, I'm in a work truck, so, obviously I'm at work. I see all these people riding around in personal owned vehicles, just driving like nothing's going on. I wouldn't expect this right here. Okay. Let me see here. I wish I had a sewing machine and fabric, because I'd be making masks 24/7 for healthcare providers. That's what one company out here in Virginia is doing. They're here local with me. They did a news story on them, and that's what they're doing. They took their whole operation, and they're hand making them. Their sewing machine, all that. They're hand making them, and Cerise, if I get the name of that company, I'll see if I can't. And it's it's washable, and it's a mask. It's better than nothing. So there you have it. And honestly, I wish I had bought more when I could have bought them. I just did. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Pandemic was the last thing I was thinking. I was thinking EMP. I was thinking war. I was thinking solar EMP or solar charge. That knocked the power. I was thinking all other kind of SHTF scenarios except pandemic. I'd never. And even to get this, even though we watched The Colony, aren't y'all so glad that we watched The Colony now? How many of you guys that watched The Colony with us are happy you watched The Colony and did the reviews every week now? Because that was it's almost like it was predicting our future. Because The Colony season 1, and we never got to season 2. The Colony season 1 was a pandemic that had wiped out 90% of the world. Oh my God, I just thought about that. Wow. I am very happy that we did that. Now, at the time, it was something to do. Now I'm like, wow, I'm glad we did that. And even at that point, I still wasn't thinking pandemic. Has not gotten that bad yet. Yeah. It's not really that bad. As far as The Colony, it's not close to being that bad. And hopefully, prayerfully, it would never get that bad. But be encouraged. This is not the end of the world. We will get through this. We will bounce back. We are resilient. We're resilient as human beings. We're definitely resilient as Americans. You know, and for folks that are watching, you know, around the world, you guys are resilient as well. Just because we say we're Americans, that doesn't mean that makes you less resilient. You know, we as the human species are very resilient. We can go through anything and make it out on the other side. I told my husband this morning, if I were wealthy, I'd deliver food and water to all the local clinics, hospitals, fire stations, etc. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was like, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Those are the desires that you know a lot of us have. But you know what, Tara? A kind act to a majority of people makes you a hero, or a shero in your case, to a lot of people. But even if you just did one meal and provided it to one fire station or one ambulatory station, or even to your husband's job, those guys are doing a very important job right now. Even if you just did like baked brownies. Now, if you did it and I was working there, I probably wouldn't eat them. Okay, that's just me, because I'm funny. Like, I'm not eating anybody's cooking that doesn't come from my kitchen right now. That's just me though. But even if you just did one act of kindness to a few people, you're a superhero to those few. Okay? So, and I think that's what makes this whole world great, because it's really not, it's not the billionaires and the millionaires that make the difference in the world. It's regular folks like us. You know, it's regular folks like us. So anyway, thought I'd share that. Medical professionals need to keep their strength and spirits up more than ever. I agree. And you know what? And not just medical folks. Think about people who are working in the grocery stores. Those are our unsung heroes right now. What if the people that worked at the grocery stores, what if they all walked out? That would be terrible. How would we be able to get any kind of supplies if all the grocery store workers went on strike? It's just like they're trying to plan a walkout today or a strike today. I think from Whole Foods, because those people are not being provided any kind of PPE, which I think is kind of sad, since they're owned. I didn't know they were owned by Amazon until this morning. I'm like, that's kind of sad, because Amazon is the biggest distributor of everything. You mean tell me you can't send no doggone masks and gloves to your stores? It's kind of sad. But, you know, that's my opinion. I'm not Jeff Bezos. I love to cook, but I wouldn't risk it right now since I'm sick. Yeah, that's a good thing. But I would love to pay to send treats somewhere. You can do that. You know, that's a wonderful gesture. And I'm sure that, I mean, even like Little Caesars, you know, and I don't know how many people work at your husband's place. But I mean, Little Caesars is cheap. You can get a pizza for like $6. So even if you just sent like 3 pizzas, just to say, hey, we appreciate what you're doing. And if you sent 3 pizzas anywhere, even if it wasn't enough for everybody could get maybe 1 slice, you know, or 2 pizzas, or even 1, just to say, hey, we appreciate what you guys are doing. We don't have much. We want to send you a $6 pizza. Thank you. A $6 cheese pizza will go a long way for morale boost. If I worked out, I wouldn't be eating that everything. That's just me. I'm just saying. You know, I'm so blessed and I'm so fortunate to have the career and the job that I have, because I have so much freedom that I can come and go as I need. I can do the things I need to do throughout the day. I can talk to you guys, still do my job, still get, you know, excellent reviews and evaluations. Because you know, to be honest with you, I'm very good at what I do. You know, I got the phone, I got the emergency phone. I'm on call 24/7, have been for the last month, and I'm probably gonna keep this phone for the duration. You know, and honestly, the phone hasn't been ringing because I don't think anybody is really having it. Now, normally the phone be ringing off the hook, but I don't think these folks that I service, I don't even think they want any business. To be honest with you, they're happy to see me when I just show up, but they have not been calling for me to come by. If that makes any sense. So, you know, hey, it is what it is, y'all. Is this man urinating right in front of the police station? Like, he's pretty bold. This is the police headquarters training facility. But he's not. Thought he was, but he's not. What else? Well, unfortunately, I really thought we had more folks on you know, this is a new format. You know, anytime we change things, it's always gonna be a little different. I know it's always a hiccup, and I also think that YouTube has done something. I know I received an email saying that, you know, due to a lot of, you know, them laying off a lot of their workers and all that kind of stuff, the algorithm's gonna start taking stuff down and doing more things. I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. So I think of an algorithm with the YouTube page channel, because we're not getting as many folks on as we used to. Oh, Karen's in. Hey, Karen. Karen let us know that they had shut down Rhode Island, which you don't need but two barricades and 3 police officers shut down Rhode Island. I've been there. You can drive the whole state in 45 minutes. So that's a tiny joke. But Rhode Island is a cute little place, because you can literally drive Rhode Island in 45 minutes. And that was one thing that really messed me up when I was up in New England. I was like, oh, this is neat. You can go from, what's that, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, boom, 45 minutes. I was like, oh, and that was back then. I don't even know what the speed limit is now. You probably can do it in 42 or 35 minutes now, because I'm sure the speed limit is a little bit higher. But I was there 20 plus years ago. And she said, yes, 45 minutes. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's the way it is. So listen, I'm gonna go in here and take care of this lady's problem. I'm gonna go put up a mailbox. Now, if you guys are live, I'll leave y'all to the truck and come back, and then y'all can go work with me to do a mailbox installation. Do y'all want to do that, or do y'all want to get off? Y'all want me to let y'all go? I'm on the border of Rhode Island and Connecticut. Oh, are you? Okay. Man, I went up there and the young lady I was seeing at the time, she took me down, I don't know what it's called, but she called it Mansion Row, where all these mansions are. And I was like, I have never, ever seen anything like this in my whole entire life. That was so cool. And I'm talking about just mansion after mansion. It's like this really long street from what I remember, and it's just mansion after mansion after mansion after mansion. And they're beautiful homes. I mean, of course they're mansions, so. Yes, I'll do the digging for you. I wish you would. I really wish you would do the digging, because, good Lord, I'm about to work my buns off here in a little bit. All right, so I'm going to go and take care of this lady's problem. I'm going to suit up for 2 reasons. 1, I don't know what I'm carrying. And 2, Lord knows I don't know what they got. So, I am going to... And somebody told me I didn't know how to suit up properly. And you're probably right. I don't know. To me, it makes sense to put on the mask first. Now, of course, I'm reusing my mask, okay, for reasons that you guys know, because they're limited, and even though I have more than one, I'm reusing it, you know. And I believe some protection, like I said, is better than none protection. Now, even though I've Lysol this already, I'm gonna Lysol it again just to make sure, okay. I'm gonna get my hands and all that kind of stuff. You know, this is crazy. We gotta do this kind of stuff. It really is, okay. Now, if this is wrong, I need somebody to, like, hey, you don't do it that way. But y'all be nice about it, you know. Don't be like, you need to learn how to, because whoever told me, well, they're like, you need to learn how to mask up. I'm like, okay. You're probably right. And I'm learning the older I get to be nice. You know, just be nice to people. And when people are nice to you, to really appreciate that, because people don't have to be nice. Y'all do realize that, right? Yes and no. I don't have a mansion. Smells really fresh and clean in here. Oh. I'm doing the best I can, y'all. If I'm not doing it right, then tell me. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna run in here. Hopefully this don't take long. Hopefully it's just a little small amount of problem. Okay, clean my gloves off again. And I am so happy that every time I was going in Lowe's a month and a half ago, I was picking up Lysol wipes. I was picking up gloves, you know. It's hard to be nice. It is sometimes. The sun finally came out here. Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know y'all had been having crazy weather, I guess. That's good to hear. I'm glad the sun comes out. The sun that come out tomorrow. Man, this truck is dirty. It seems like the more I wipe this truck down, the more dust collects. Have y'all noticed that in your houses and in your vehicles? The more you wipe, the more you clean, the more you have to. I looked at our house the other day. I was like, what in the absolute heavens is going on here? It was dust everywhere. I was like, what the heck? I guess the more time you spend at home, you notice stuff. Because I had never seen that much dust in my life. So I got up and I started dusting. And y'all know what? The very next day, it had almost just as much dust. I said, dang, I got to dust every day. We had so much rain. All right. So you guys stay here. All right. How are your daughters? Yeah, how are your daughters? Okay, I'll read that when I come back. Got to grab so I can go into this lady's problem. I'll be back, hopefully 2 minutes or less. Okay, obviously what I'm looking for was not in the back of the truck. It must be up here, and it is right here. Ha ha ha. Ta-da. All right, y'all, I'm back. And it's a fact. Shane gotta do all this kind of craziness. So this call, I feel sorry for the lady. Because apparently, since the last time I've seen her, she has either had a stroke or something, because she has a walker now, and she, you know, I can barely understand. Her speech is really slurred. There. Make sure I wipe down my hat. Wipe down this. All right, y'all, tell me if I'm doing it wrong or not. What's up, Kev H? How you doing, brother? Glad to see you. Good to see you. Great to be seen. Woo! These things are hot too, by the way. I mean, like hot. Hot. So I walked in and she was like, I can't get my toilet to flush. I went over like, boom, and everything went down. I mean, I guess she just wasn't pushing it hard enough. But apparently she has had a stroke, and I feel so sorry for her. Keep your keys wiped too. Oh my goodness, good point. Good point, Karen. Let me wipe these keys down. Beat it, beat. Okay, don't want to use this hand. Then it's sterile and clean. This is so crazy. You gotta do it. I can't believe we living like this. Can y'all believe it? Oh, so fortunate part where I am literally across the street from the Army Navy surplus store. If y'all want to go in, we can go in. I don't know if I want to go in or not. I might ride over there and see who's in there. And if it's not anybody in there, I might go in. I do need another wool blanket. I wasn't planning on buying one today. Kev H, I agree with that, because people are starting to freak out. Freak out. Why can't I move y'all stuff? All right, I'm feeling quite a lot better. Okay, good, Tara. Yeah, we all been sending you love and praying for you, sweetheart. I'm hearing a lot about the government prepping for civil unrest. Keep your keys white. Hey, Karen. Kev H, I agree. Yeah, it's always been my biggest concern is civil unrest. Because, you know, once that happens, I mean, once you get masses of people that you cannot, oh shoot, I didn't see this man. God dog. He was blending in with the doggone background and scenery. He didn't see me either, I guess. Anyway, once you got people, you know, large masses of groups that you can't, well, who don't obey the law anymore, that's when it gets scary. And that is my biggest concern about everything. Let me see here. Hey, Karen. Kevin, I agree with you. But why? But why what? What's the question? But why? Why am I concerned about the rest? Because I'm not far away enough from people. That's why I'm concerned about it. I still unfortunately live in the city. Ah! A lot of people getting cabin fever. And a lot of people are scared. Yeah, a lot of folks I'm talking to, I can see it in their eyes. You know, you can see fear, you can smell fear from people. And I'm out and about, and I can look at people's eyes, and I can tell who's getting ready and who's scared. You know, it's like I was at Lowe's a little while ago, and I guess this lady was peddling some Krispy Kreme donuts, which I don't know who in their right mind is gonna buy some Krispy Kreme donuts from somebody else. I'm not even going to Krispy Kreme and buying donuts. So anyway, they was out there talking to this guy, and well, I saw two gentlemen talking, and then I saw this lady. I heard this lady before I saw her. She was speaking in tongues. You know, she was praying in the Holy Spirit. You know, speaking in tongues, which was uncommon because we was at Lowe's, and I'm like, you know, I'm familiar with that sound. I'm like, where is that coming from? I think I'm safe to go in here without a mask. Y'all know I take calculated risk when it comes to this stuff. I'm gonna go in here and see if they don't have it. I can see right now they don't have any wool blankets. So how do you deal with this? I'm not worried about the people. I'm worried about the government. Man, I'm doggone people down in the government. The government, I mean, the government, if the people rise up There's nothing the government gonna be able to do anyway. What they gonna do? Start mooring people down in the streets? I mean, no public restroom. Sounds great. We got 3. Welcome. We have toilet paper.
How you doing?
Hey man, how you doing?
Have you found anything today?
I was actually looking for a wool blanket. Okay. Wool and 10% synthetic. I think you're gonna go home with me. You got 5.56 ammo. That's good to hear. Very uncommon. All right, I know I'm gonna get this. You mind if I look around? All right, thanks, sir. K-bar. Wow. Hey, how you doing? All right, so I'm gonna get a wool blanket while I'm in here, guys. And of course, I always like to look at their knives. They have a very, very nice selection. I don't know why. I have probably enough. But can you have enough? Can you really truly ever have enough knives? Probably not. Ooh, that's nice right there. I like that. That's nice too. Oh, it's cheap. It's only 20 bucks. Why does it come with a sheath? What y'all think? Y'all think I need a new knife? I don't. But I may get one. Scopes, all kind of stuff. I may get a box of 5.56 while I'm in here. Can't never have enough of that. Ooh. Official license, Marine Corps. With a leather sheath. That's nice. Ooh, I like this one. That's that old school. Now, Kevin, that I don't know why. That is a little worrisome. How much you guys sell a box of 5.56 for?
You're selling them about 1,000 or 500.
Oh God. How much is 1,000?
1,000?
549. Okay. Oh, okay. And you sell it by 1,500? What's the lowest you can buy? What's the least amount? 100? Okay. How much is 100 rounds? Okay.
But the internet's not working, so I'm trying to get it working.
Yeah, stun guns. Only 20 bucks. Yeah, I know. You get what you pay for, though, right? Complete duty belt. So I can get 1,000 rounds of 5.56 for 500 bucks, or 100 rounds for. So it's pretty much $1 a round. And you can't get them anywhere else. Ooh, this is cool. I don't really need this, but that's cool. It's a little shovel. BB. Compasses, sharpener. You know what? I've been saying I was gonna get one of these little canteens like this, and I think I am. This is a square one. It's just crazy. For water only. Do not apply canteen. What color should I get? I'm always partial to black. So that's what we're gonna get there. What y'all think? For water only, do not apply canteen. Okay, here we go. Boom, we're gonna do this. Just because I don't have any canteens. Special bandanas. Got a couple canteens. And I'm gonna get a wool blanket, another one. And that's probably gonna be about it, y'all. I was gonna come in here and get all my my old ribbons and all that kind of stuff, but that is so not important right now. Ooh, this is the warmest thing you could ever buy right here. That's for another time though. We got all kind of rigs. inside pant holster. Let me get out of here before I spend all our money. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. All right, sir, that's gonna be it for me.
It's $2.97.
All right, y'all be good. Take care. Thank you. All right, guys. So we got a wood blanket and a couple of canteens, which I didn't have any canteens. I don't know why I don't have any canteens. All the canteens I had. You know what though? When I got out with such a bad taste in my mouth that I didn't really want anything. You know what? I'm glad I bought this blanket because Jennifer has taken my old blanket, well, my blanket, and she like it's her own. So I got me a new one. It's a different color, so I'm happy about that. I'll hook y'all up and then I'm gonna go get my stuff. Oh, I've heard about Missions too. I didn't think they were 8. Wait a minute. They smell. Taste. What are you talking about? I'm glad. Okay, I done missed a whole bunch of y'all's chat. I don't remember paying that much for 5.56 rounds, but I guess the last time I bought some rounds, I guess they came 32 a box, maybe, and they were like, I guess they were like, I just don't remember paying $1 a round. I guess they were. They got 5.56. They got a sign right here. We got toilet paper, and we have 5.56 and 2.2 whatever the other round is. Which you would think I know that, but I don't have that to memory. Alright, let me catch up on these chats because y'all doing some chat, which is great. Appreciate that. Alright. Wipe down, wipe down, wipe down, wipe down, wipe down. Throw up there. And reusing gloves. So I'm wondering, because I don't know. Now these are the same canteens we used when I was in. Same exact canteen. And I don't know the size. I'm hoping it's a liter, but it doesn't look like it can hold a liter of water. I probably should have wiped these down too, shouldn't I? This is just getting aggravating. And leaving open. Throw them over there on the contaminated blanket. Eggs double in my area. You know what? Eggs double in my area. I just bought some eggs up there at Aldi's for like 69 cents a dozen. I don't even eat eggs. I did cook some Jiffy cornbread last night. It was so daggone good. But I forgot. It's been so long since I cooked some. I meant to put sugar in it because I like for it to taste like a cake. I'm sorry. I got that sweet tooth. Alright, let me see what you guys are saying here. Alright, I need handgun. I only have long arms. I read yesterday we already have at least 8 mutations of the virus. Oh, I hadn't heard that. I don't know why so many people refuse. Believe me when I told them the U.S. would be as bad as China. Yeah, I don't know why either. I had to step away with what you missed. Okay, I need handgun. I only have long arms so far. None are particularly worse than others, but it helps them track outbreaks terror. You are so right. Wow, my husband would love that place. He's a sucker for military planes and shit. They don't have that kind of stuff here. It's all just like gear. Military gear, military style weaponry. Yeah, no memorabilia. Plenty of memorabilia, but nothing like planes and ships, anything like that. Let me see. I'll be ready for next season for sure. Meaning I'll be able to lock myself in the home all winter. I'm glad I have both short and long. I just don't have enough projectiles. I've heard about the mutations too, but I didn't think they were 8. I heard they take away smell and taste. Yeah, I've heard that too. Did you guys watch the interview I did with Michelle? She's the RN I did the interview with the other night. That was a really good one. Then I did one with my best friend. He's a lab technician, and he's actually at a clinic where they do coronavirus testing. He gave us a lot of insight too. That was on Sunday night. And of course, y'all had just me last night. Yes, lost my sense of smell and taste with whatever I have. That could just be a cold though, you know, Terry. I mean, you haven't tested, so we don't know. I heard that 2 cabbage prices of everything are going up. Eggs doubling. My Air Sam's had 36 eggs, $3.43. Good Lord. Oh my God, now they $6? Gee, those must be Eggland's Best. Oh snap, y'all better sit on them and hope for hens. You ain't lying, eggs are up because Easter is coming. That's a good point. Here's the article about the 8 strands. Wow, they said it's mutating approximately every 15 days. Oh my goodness. That's not good, and I hadn't heard that. I just knew that there were 2 strands out. I didn't know about 8. I had no idea that we were up to 8. That's not good news. And how long, listen, y'all know I play the stock market. I don't know what it's doing right now. How long do y'all think this stock market is going to be up before it crashes again? Hell, it might be crashing now. I don't know. Can somebody check the SPY and tell me what it's looking like? If it's like at 212, I'm rich. Last time I looked, I think it was like 260, 258, somewhere in there. I don't know where it is right now. I hadn't looked. It's not even important because the things I'm holding right now, I'm going to hold. But if somebody could check out the SPY, ticket symbol SPY, and tell me what it's sitting at right now, I would just be so enthused to see where the market is. All right, we're going to go put in a mailbox, y'all. Maybe y'all learn how to put in a mailbox. A custom built, beautifully orchestrated mailbox. 261. Oh my God, that's up. Why is this market going up? I can't predict it. That's crazy. That is so crazy to me. I keep hearing what I'm thinking is bad news for the market, and the market just keeps going up. I'm not understanding it. Maybe that $2 trillion is just so much more important than, us having 500 plus deaths yesterday, or us going over. Have we crossed over 150,000 infected yet? It will crash after we get our stimulus check. That's a good point. That's a good point. Dow fell sharply after open, but now it's up a little. Yeah, I anticipate throughout the day. I anticipate it's going to start drifting down. That's what I'm anticipating now. Don't take investment advice from me, because I'm not right all the time. And I was playing the market where I was playing it up and down. Now I'm just playing it to the downside. But I took out most of our money. I'm playing with like $200 right now, if that. And I got it all pointing down. 164,000 infected. See, I mean, that kind of worries me right there. You got 164,000 people infected. The president just extended the stay-at-home directive. States across the country are enforcing that directive, and the stock market is still going up. Something's wrong with that picture. 3 million folks, new unemployed, and they're talking about up to. I heard a report. They said it could be up to 50 million people unemployed. Now, I don't know how many is unemployed right now, but when I heard 50 million, I'm like, that seems like a lot. Now, it might not be much more than it is right now, but it just sounded like a lot to me. This dude right here, I don't know what he does. That's the same dude I thought was urinating in front of the police station. He down the street now. He's probably got some mental challenges. If y'all ain't just walking around, he probably does. Unfortunately, I can't help it right now. I told y'all, it clicked. I'm in survival mode, and I gotta do what I gotta do for Roderick, Jennifer, Gabrielle, Roger Jr., and plant-based family. You guys. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you know what? I'm really not understanding. And then I saw this post the other day, that last night that I posted yesterday, I think, where it's talking about Canada. And I haven't confirmed this, so I don't know if this is true or not, but the Canadians passed the stimulus for their people, and they're giving them $2,000 a month for 4 months. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is. I did not confirm that information, but I did see that on Facebook, the Book of Faces, and I was like, wow. And I think it's kind of crazy. I have some other terms I want to use, but I think it's kind of crazy for the U.S. government to pass a $2 trillion stimulus and only give somebody $1,200. Where's all the money going? And then did y'all hear that the president got on TV and said there are plenty of masks? What are they doing going out the back door? My mouth dry. And normally I'm in the president's corner. Normally I'm like, okay, Mr. President, yes, you're doing a good job. I'm with you. But when he said that, I mean, it's been so many things he said during this crisis that I'm like, oh man, wow. Filling out the big wigs out the market. Yeah, they doing something. And they're what they're probably doing. They're probably buying up a bunch of stuff, making it go up, so that the little guys like us, when we get our stimulus check, can throw it into the market thinking we about to double our money, and then it'll crash. So Karen is probably right. As soon as they start mailing out stimulus checks, probably a week later, it's going to just dump. I wouldn't be surprised if the SPY went down to 180, 172. I wouldn't be surprised. I know I'll be in, God, I spit all on myself. I know I'll be in a situation where I'll capitalize on it. Because I just don't see how this market can just keep standing up. But it did this in the beginning. Soon as we had our first few cases here, I was like, okay, the market's gonna start tanking, and it didn't. It took about a week and a half, and then boom, and it just went down, and it's gone all the way down to 219, 218. That's on the SPY, which is the S&P 500. That's the one I trade, and that's pretty much all I trade. And it went down all the way to 218, then it bounced back, and it's been going up ever since. And I'm like, I'm not understanding. But I don't think we've seen the bottom yet. I really don't. I think it's going to go back and test 219 again. And if it breaks 219, look out, because there's no telling where the bottom is. Bottom could be 200. The bottom could be 190. The bottom could be 180. The bottom could be 150. Shoot, Roderick, the Fed is putting the rest into the market to help their rich buddies get out the market. I can see that. I can definitely see that. I can see that. I mean, I really can truly see that, Kel. And it's sad. It really is. But, the rich get richer and the middle class get poor. Oh, and my trading company, Robinhood. So now there's a class action. Y'all remember those couple days? I think it was it was either March the 2nd or 3rd or no, it must have been the 2nd and 3rd. Remember coming, I was like, I don't know what's going on with the market today. I can't sell, I can't buy, I can't get out of these trades, blah, blah, blah. Y'all remember that? Well, now there's a class action with Robinhood, my trading account brokerage. And and I told y'all, I don't know if I told y'all then, but I was really frustrated those 2 days. And I didn't know what to do because nobody was saying anything. We wasn't getting any kind of help. You sent an email, nothing was happening. It was crazy. So anyway, I don't know what's gonna happen out of this class action. Now I didn't lose a whole bunch, but the potential of gains those 2 days were drastic. And I've noticed ever since then, it's been harder and harder for me to make money in my successful trades. So this is my prediction with them. They're probably gonna go through this lawsuit. They're gonna pay out a whole bunch of money, and then after that, it's probably gonna be like it was when they first started. Because y'all not gonna believe this. When Robinhood first started trading options, within 2 weeks I made $13,000 in one day. It was crazy. But I think it was because they were new in options. I picked the right stock. I picked it the right way. And that sucker just ran up, and it just kept running. And every time I would look at my account, and it ran up a whole daggone day before I sold. And I just started, selling off a little bit of time. But man, it is very, 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 it's a very good feeling when your account is like 1,800, 2,000, 2,700, 3,200, 4,500. It just keeps going on. 48, 4,900, 5,000, 5,500, 5,700. I mean, that's how fast it was moving. It was like, and I was going crazy. Oh my God, man in Brooklyn arrested for hoarding mask and coughing on FBI agents. Because people are crazy. People are insane. That's what y'all are saying. People are crazy. That's crazy, Terry. Yeah, I mean, people do stupid stuff. I heard about somebody licking on baskets earlier. All right. What person thinks of that? I would never think about going around licking on some dang gum baskets. That's nasty in itself. You're licking on a basket? That's disgusting. Gotta run, going to check on projectiles. Gotcha. Alright, Kev H, man, thanks for joining us. What else? Let's see here. Did y'all hear about this about the person licking on the baskets handles so people can come and touch them? That's just disgusting. The Waffle House got this huge sign up painted on the window open, because they closed a lot of Waffle Houses, but that one's open, which is great. Man, I get so, I'm gonna say tired, but I feel sorry for people who are on corners with these signs begging right now, because a lot of folks can't help themselves, And I told y'all the click in my mind happened. Good Lord, $1.49 for some gas? That's at B days though, or you gotta have a membership in order to go in and fuel up. But I hadn't seen $1.49 gas in probably 20 years. That tells you something right there. Across the street, how much is this gas? I can't tell till we get moving. But I'll report that to you guys. Alright, we're moving. Let's see here what this gas. 179 across the street at the 7-Eleven. That's the lowest. 179. It's the lowest I've seen. $1.49 at BJ's across the street. That's the lowest I've absolutely seen. The absolute lowest. So gas is constantly trickling down. The market is constantly trickling up. And the numbers for the coronavirus infected and dead are going up drastically. I can't make heads or tails of it. What are you doing, sir? Please don't get over in my lane. Thank you. It's not that serious. You ain't got to be nowhere that quick. Now I'm starting to see people who are at work, but I'm still seeing a lot of cars out from people who are not in company vehicles. I mean, it's just so many people. Y'all see all these vehicles that are passing? Most of them are not people that could be a work truck. That's not a work truck. Definitely not a work car. The SUV in front of me is not a work car truck. This is not a work car right there. Boom. Y'all see it? There's an ambulance. Not a work car. Not a work SUV. That's like 10 cars right there. They're not at work. Another person not at work. Another person not at work. Another person not at work. There's a guy at work. He's standing out there in his. Hey, can y'all see me best? Y'all know those bright yellow ones? Oh goodness. And I can't imagine anybody buying a car right now. Not at work. Not at work. Not at work. Not at work. Yeah, I can't see any. I mean, that's just, to me, that's crazy. We're trying to pay ours off. Not at work. Not at work. Maybe at work. Not at work. Not at work. At work. At work. Not 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 at work. At work. Not at work. Not at work. Not at work. And I'm just going by the types of vehicles that I'm looking at. If it looks like it's a work vehicle, I'm counting it as work. Not, maybe. Not. Lady arrested for terrorism, coughing on produce. She should be arrested. She definitely should be arrested. And they should charge her with domestic terrorism. Yes, I agree with that. And she's probably doggone 15, 16. You know, because these little silly kids, they think they're so freaking just cool by doing dumb shit and stuff like that. Yep, the store had to toss out $35,000 worth of food because of her. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that is just sad. Sad. And you know what? Sometimes in situations like this, especially if, and I know we haven't declared a act of war or anything like that, but if you get convicted of something like that during wartime, which technically we could consider this wartime, they can hang you, like on the spot. Are we headed to that? Are we headed to instant judgment, like in what's that, 1 Second After? Y'all seen it? Y'all read that book, 1 Second After, where it's like, hey, we're gonna convict you right now. Firing squad, you're dead. You know, stuff like that. $150 is police. Wait a minute, 150. L. What are you saying? S150 or 5150. Police code for mental illness. They held her for mental illness. You know what? It's just, that's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. And that's, that's good food that now they have to go and toss out because it could be potentially. Now, did she test positive for corona? Yes, like those teens that stole drugs from the nursing home in 1 second after. Oh goodness, yeah. I mean, it's and I hate to admit it, and I hate to say that we could get this far, but it really could get that bad to the point where it's like, okay, and it just be pockets of people, and you have a leader or you have like a tribal council, and somebody break in or somebody get caught doing something that that's unforgivable, and you shoot them on the spot, or you don't even want to doggone waste a bullet and you just beat them to death. I mean, this thing could go it's just so many ways this thing could go bad. I'm hoping that we can get control of this, and the only way we're going to be able to do that is by people, when they go out, protecting themselves, not going out as much as possible, in my opinion. This is all my opinion, okay? It makes good old sense to me that the more we test and the more people that quarantine who have it, that we can slow this thing down, because who knows if we'll ever have a cure. I mean, and they're already talking, it's going to be 18 months before we have a vaccine. And I'm sorry, I keep saying cure. That's not going to happen. We have a vaccine that will slow this thing down, And like my buddy said the other night, the only thing we've ever cured was smallpox. I'm like, whoa, okay. That's the only pandemic we've ever cured? Wow, that don't sound good. I believe it really could get that bad. Here, I hope I'm wrong, but I've been right about too much so far. Exactly, Terry. Yep, this is the only situation I can remember where I wish I could be proven wrong about stuff. Me too, Terry. And I keep telling you guys, I hope I'm wrong. I've heard that come out of my mouth so many times. I hope I'm wrong about this. I hope I'm wrong about this. But golly, it sucks to be right. I mean, this is one time where it really sucks to be right. And yeah, it's is what it is. What you have on your feet? This man walking around with some doggone trash bags on his feet cutting grass. Now, that's ingenious. I never even thought about that. That was a good one. So I don't know what we're gonna do, y'all. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't even profess to know. I do know this. Keep fighting. Keep fighting for your freedoms, even though we are giving up, you know, places. I love being able to do stuff. And up until today, I had started questioning. I'm like, okay, let's say all these people are dying. Where are the bodies? And then when I saw that video that Miss Gray sent earlier, I was like, OMG, this is wookie. It was a mess. I mean, that thing just, it was interesting, to say the least. Very, very intriguing, if nothing else. I can't believe this desk is still sitting out here. So I'm gonna pull up right here. I hope nobody lives in this house. What's the day? Wednesday? No, today is Tuesday. I can park here. All right, so this is perfect. I'll be able to park right here. Y'all can watch me work, or y'all can work with me. How about that? And then we can get this post out. Get this old mailbox out. Get the new one in. Go on about our business to the next stop. And be good. Some dirt in that one. I feel some grit on my thumb. I feel some grit on my thumb. All right, talking to you all makes me feel a lot better about things, though. Even if we're talking about scary topics, I find comfort knowing there are people who care about the truth. Yeah, you know what? This is good therapy. I give y'all that. This is great therapy. And I always find myself, even though, I'm going to be honest with y'all, even though this is a lot of work, you know, trying to facilitate, good word, big word, trying to facilitate with you guys what we're doing, it's still a lot of work, okay? Sorry. I know it turned y'all upside down. Hopefully y'all, did it turn y'all back? Let me know if y'all still upside down. Hopefully not. It's chilly out here. Shoot. I probably could take these out. So I probably could take it out on the side over here. Hope I can talk my husband into that for real, because you're right. An RV would be perfect here. Either we move in-laws or RV. Hey, that's good. That's good. That's really good. Good morning. Hey, cricket. Sorry for disturbing you. Well, that was easy. I'll need me a little deeper hole though. This on the side. Please don't tell me this is some stupid comment. That's exactly what it is. What idiot did this? Oh, I know. Somebody who didn't care. Someone who didn't give a darn. Frankly, my dear, it's one of them situations. I'm hitting like concrete down here. Oh, this sucks. How am I gonna get past this? All right, Roger, do you dig a whole new hole? Obviously, that's not gonna be deep enough. Do you use the same post? No, that defeats the purpose. Okay. See if we can dig around it. Somebody try to do it right. Try to do it by the book. Apparently we just don't know what we're doing. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. If I can pass this seat. Wait. It's all around. Okay, so. Damn. What is that? Why is it right there? So the question is, if I move it this way, these dummies that drive this big van, they're gonna run over. I know that for a fact. So we're gonna put that back in there. I'll put this back in there. Ooh, excuse me. Put this back in there. We're gonna move this hole over some kind of way. I don't know how we're gonna do it yet, because I got this silly doggone sign right here. So I need to go. That'll work right there. If I go right here, hopefully that'll be far enough over. Or I can go right there where I am and risk being on their property. Nope, we're gonna go right here. This is what we're gonna do, y'all. Or do I just move it all the way over to the other side? That's not a bad thought right there. Here or over there? I believe we're gonna move it. I believe we're just gonna move the whole thing to the other side of the street. That way I can dig a new hole and everything's gonna be fine and dandy. Alright, let me see here. Can't file taxes. CPS worker. Whole lot of issues to iron out. Here's check fund. I should talk to him today. Good. So look, I'm gonna come back and check on you. I gotta go dig this hole over here. And let's see, right there. Why is the ground so hard? Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay. So we're back where we started. We're back where we started, y'all. Now I'm thinking I probably should have volunteered myself to do this. Sorry for moving all around all crazily. Bam. We're gonna stay. There we go. Brand new dance called a bird. Who said they gonna dig this hole for me? Karen, you said you gonna dig this hole. I sure wish you'd come dig it. I don't know what in the world. looks like it's concrete all over here. I didn't see me because I just assumed I'd be in a big digger. 3-foot hole. Never I hit a mark. I'm like the guy in Armageddon. I've never missed a mark. In 20 years, I've always hit the mark. But a hole, I'm not gonna start now. His name is John, wasn't it, in Armageddon? Played by Bruce Willis. If I stay away. Okay. This is it. Trying to find y'all a better position so y'all can see a little bit better. Guess I can put y'all up here. Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to fall asleep. I'm about to flip y'all again. Bam. That might work. Yeah, there you go. Broke the shovel. This mailbox will be out here probably 3 months before anybody notices that it's new, unless they drive up and see me putting it in. That's the way things are around here. This house down about 2 or 3 houses down. They got a bunch of banana trees out there. I had gone over there this past summer and I wanted to talk to them about their banana trees because I bought one and I didn't know what to expect for the winter. But I found out the hard way. It looks completely dead. And when I say completely, that thing looks completely dead. What am I freaking hitting? This is gonna take forever. I mean, it's literally like, well, hell, if I'm gonna hit cement on both spots, I might as well. That is not deep enough. That's why this thing was leaning so bad. And that's only about a foot. Let's see how far it is actually. It's just over a foot, about 13, 14 inches. That's not close to being enough. I'm definitely hitting cement or something. And it shouldn't be cement right over here. So what the heck could that be? Maybe it's just rocks. Let's see if we can't drill past it. I've never really had this much problem. Normally the dirt around here is sandy. Yeah, that's definitely some kind of concrete or something. Good exercise though. Alright, I just found a nice RV for $4,100 locally. It's a 1998 pull behind. Nice. See if they'll do some kind of arrangement agreement with you. See if you can't finance it. Great idea. So I couldn't dig over there because it's rocky. This lady's bringing in supplies. She unloaded her car. Got some water and stuff. So now I'm wondering if I just should use this old post I don't like the way this thing looks. This thing is raggedy. So the answer is no. So now I have to figure out where I'm going to put this mailbox. Obviously, they were able to dig right there. I'm wondering, see, if I move over any further, I'm going to be on their property. That's going to be a problem. I guess I'll have to go over here and see if I can't dig. Let's see what y'all are saying. Found a 34 foot for $3,000 in decent shape. It's funny that we were talking about pizza yesterday because we were so busy last night selling pizza. Well, I assume that pizza places should be booming right now because everybody's at home, and when you're at home, you want a snack. And when you want a snack, what's the best snack? Pizza. What's a better food than pizza? I don't know of any. Honestly, I don't know of another food better than. You know what? This damn mailbox. This mailbox on their property already. This mailbox is already on their property. So if I scoot it over, it'll definitely be noticeable. So what I'm thinking now is either using this hole, which it's not going to be deep enough at all. I can tell you that now. Not for all this heavy mailbox I'm about to put up. I don't put up little Ruby Poop mailboxes. I put up big old professional mailboxes. Oh, never been able to not dig a freaking hole. But it's definitely something down here. Maybe it's the gutter. No, it's not the gutter. Sidewalk, no, that doesn't make any sense. I don't really know what the problem is, y'all, to be honest with you. I really honestly do not know. So the only thing I can do now, and I'm concerned because if I go on that side and I manage to dig a hole, I may hit the same doggone concrete foot down. And this just doesn't make any sense to me at all. So, and I hate the doggone do the work and then somebody comes by and is like, oh yeah, you put a mailbox on their property over there, you need to take it up and put it somewhere else. Because people in Virginia are that buttholish. I guess people anywhere are that buttholish. If you put up a mailbox on my property, I will make you take it down too. That is definitely solid. I can't go through that. Not with the little tools I got. Not with these hand tools. Alright, let me see. We are on a skeleton crew and we close early. My sons work at McDonald's and they have had staffing issues too. I'm not surprised. I mean, people are people. You know, and people gonna do what people do. All the time. Why? Because they're called people. And that's what we do, because we're people. And we're always gonna be just that you up in the most. Always. Why? Because that's who we are. We be people. So if I put this in there, that's only literally a foot. That thing is gonna lean over, period. But if I pack it in there real nice, it might be alright. Might, I say, might. Especially if I throw this wood off in there to pack it a little tighter. Throw this off in there. Pack that down some. Give it some more girth, I guess you can call it. We gotta do what we gotta do, y'all. This is not the ideal situation I'd like to be in, but this is what I got right now, and this is the best that I have. And these are things that you got to get good at, working with tools when you own your own property, so you can do stuff like this for yourself instead of having to pay somebody, me, $100, $150 to come in and do stuff like this for you. So get used to doing stuff like this, folks. Little manual labor never killed anybody. Y'all feel me? So we're gonna pack all this dirt in here real good. Doesn't seem like we have enough dirt, but we do. Just gotta pack it. That's called tampering. When you're packing. And I'm gonna put some weight on it. And then over a period of time, it'll settle in place. Won't be today though, I can tell you that straight up. But this is gonna suck. It's already leaning. Alright, there we go. And it's almost level. It's almost level. And put a little mound up there so when it rains, have a little runoff. And then run down off in there. Fill that hole a little more. You know, you dig? That is wobbly as I don't know what. That is so daggone wobbly. Alright, hi Karen. I hope so too, and that way we can be there to look after them too, and have to look at the small garden we have there. Plus their property is directly adjacent to the 55 wooded acres my family owned. Facebook Marketplace is another place too. It's funny, my husband grew up playing on land my family owned. Wow. That's cool. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm back, folks. There we go. Yeah, I like my little pink pencil. My little pink pencil. Great. Interesting. Really good whack from something. Might break this shovel. We're gonna see. We didn't. That's probably the worst cut I've ever done in my life. Should work though. It's still the worst. The worst. The absolute worst I've ever seen. I normally cut it with a different saw, just so y'all know what I'm talking about. That right there, that's two different angles. It still work. Nobody will ever know except me and y'all. And the reason that happens because I didn't measure twice. You always measure twice, cut once. I don't care how many times you've done something. You always measure twice, cut once. But it's not really gonna matter in this. Just a mailbox. Oh my, thunderstorm. Okay, they just announced a severe thunderstorm watch where I live. Might need to bring in my baby plants in case it gets too windy. Yeah, that might be wise. Might be wise, Tara. Might be wise. Got to get it. I bought some more buckets today too. And like I said, nobody will ever see that cut because all of this hides all of that. Okay? It's really pretty once I put it. It's gonna be a gorgeous mailbox. Gorgeous, I say, gorgeous. It's gonna be gorgeous. Yes, it will. It's gonna be gorgeous. Wait till you see. Just wait till you see. It's gonna be gorgeous. Oh, did I lose y'all? Oh shoot, what happened? Did I lose y'all? What happened? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I lost y'all. Oh no, y'all still there. Y'all just must be out of power. Must be out of power, cause I can't see y'all anymore. Alright, it's time for a break anyway. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. I lock my keys in there in the truck, which I do quite often. And I forgot, it drains the battery mighty quickly when I don't doggone have you guys hooked up to power. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. Oh, y'all still here, okay. Just took a little video of my plants to put up later. Good for you. We are still here. Thank you, Karen. Severe thunderstorm, Facebook Marketplace. Okay, found those two. Let's see what this person's saying. Okay, I'll look at that later. I appreciate you sending me so much stuff right now. I really truly do. I'm gonna keep you guys plugged in because if I don't, I'm gonna lose y'all. So I'm gonna go out here and work on this box a little bit more. I'm gonna put you guys up here and then try to set you guys up so y'all can see. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that though. How much? Oh yeah, I'm at 4%. That's why. That's why y'all went blank for a minute because I couldn't see y'all. All right, so y'all hang tight, talk among yourselves. I'm gonna go over here and do some work. I'll come back and check on you every minute or so if that's cool with y'all.
Good. How are you? Okay. You know, I get nervous when people say they had to go to the doctor. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. All right. Okay. Well. Right. Well, that's good. Good for you. All right. Well, go get you some rest. Don't be running around here like crazy people out here. Uh huh. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. Well, let me know. Text me if you need anything. All right. Mercy phone's ringing. All right. Bye bye. Make some mercy. How can I help you?
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, it is. Okay, okay, oh. All right. Well, I'll have somebody to give you a call. Everybody's closed down at the office right now, so I'll try to get in touch with who do you know who works with you guys? Who is your counselor? Who works with you guys? Oh, okay. So just the office just sends. Okay. All right. No problem. I'll give them a call and I'll see if I can't check out both of those situations for you. Okay. All right. No problem. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, y'all. Let me see. What are y'all doing? What are y'all talking about? Hello. Could y'all hear the phone call? I hope not. I hope y'all couldn't hear the first phone call. What are they saying, Roderick? Laugh out loud. We cannot hear. Speak up. This is a group effort. What he said. Y'all are crazy. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can't take y'all off so y'all can see the progress of this mailbox. Oh man, as soon as I take y'all off, y'all go dark. So I know I don't have any batteries, so y'all gonna have to hold off, and hopefully they'll charge a little bit while I'm doing that, and then I'll come back and get you guys to show you the finished project. All right, listen. Remember, when you're doing work, it's only a mistake when somebody else sees it. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all off so y'all can see it real quick. Said he's so glad he has a wife. Okay, I'm gonna read that when I get some power. Alright, close, shoot. Bam. Still gotta put the cap on, gotta put the numbers on. So that's what it looks like thus far. Had a little problem because I'm bleeding somewhere, dang. Oh, I cut myself right there, look at that. Oh yeah, I can't leave this cap on. This cap is not gonna work, and I probably did it when I was taking that cap off before. We'll just leave that like it's like they're gonna get a delivery of a newspaper. So I'm gonna put the shoot, now I really can't see y'all. So I'm gonna put the numbers on there, and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. I really need to take the mailbox down, move it back some, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I left the door open. Of course I did. Shoot, I cut my darn self. Sanitize it. Put the gloves on. I should have had. Oh, this burns. Ah, woo, ooh, ooh. Dang, did I lose half my finger? Oh, I just took the skin off. That burns though. Good gracious. Antiseptic towelette. Suffer, huh? Alright, gotta do some first aid on myself. Working without gloves, which is something I never do. Once told him I'd rather live with him in a cardboard box than in a mansion without him. I think he finally believes me. Yeah, that's what we're doing for now. Or we rather eat beans out the can together than doggone steak and caviar ever. We don't eat steak and caviar, but y'all know what I mean. We are the same way. Oh shoot, that little blood wasn't even nothing. All right, clean it up and first aid kit. And we're gonna put these gloves on this time. Now when I get finished using these gloves this time, I'm going to throw them out. Okie dokie, because I'm probably gonna bleed a little bit in these gloves. It's all good. Roger, you crying? Yeah, I mean, it hurts a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, when you put that alcohol on that thing, ooh wee, ow. All right, hey, I'm back. Whew. If I had some pizza crust, I would, but from scratch takes too long. Maybe it got started rising now. Make it for dinner. Yes, pizza for dinner. I've been eating pizza like every other day. I love pizza. Trying to decide what to cook for lunch. Hey, broccoli cheese soup. That's usually what you fix. Oh goodness. Alright, y'all, I am almost finished. I had to reposition the whole mailbox, so we should be good now. Give me about 2 minutes. All right, y'all get to do the fun job, which is what? Putting on the numbers, of course. You didn't think I wasn't gonna let y'all put the numbers on, did you? All right, leftovers are always good. That's what we be eating the last 2 nights. Jennifer will cook something, then I fix, something, then we have leftovers. The last 2 nights. Leftovers are wonderful. Can y'all see? Yes. Y'all can see. Pretty sure this is 5413, but I'm going to verify just to make sure. Yeah, verify. Five. Give me a 5. Give me a 5. All right, here we go. 5. Give me a 4. 4. There's a 4. Hey. 4. Here's a 1. Hey, here's a 1. Hey, there's a 1. 1. 3. There's a 3. Boom. 5, 4, 1, 3. I don't like these numbers, by the way. But this is all they had that could match 5413. Believe it or not. And they're those kind of numbers that they're like diagonal. Which, for me being OCD, and somebody who likes things to be straight. This is killing me to put these numbers on this way, but at this point in time, I don't care because I had so many problems putting the mailbox on. I've done this 1,000,000 times. And probably need to take that number off right there. Somebody will come back and take that right off. There you go. So here you go. Here's a finished gorgeous mailbox. Y'all ready? It looks good, Roderick. Oh, thank you so very much, Bam. Bam. Now look at this mailbox. And look at this mailbox. You tell me which one looks the bomb diggity. Now I can't see y'all, but y'all can see my mailbox, right? All right, let me get my trash. And then we can get back in the truck and ride on to our next stop. How does that sound? You guys like that? All right, here we go. Here we go. And no sanitation needed because everything I touched, I just touched. It was infected from Lowe's and it's just infected. Because like I keep telling y'all, I'm not going to live in fear, you know. But I will sanitize. I mean, that's just silly. I'm tired from all that digging. That's amazing, Karen. You tired from all the digging. Interesting. That is so... It's amazing how that works out, too. I don't really understand that part. But it is what it is. Log this. 3:31:20. Can somebody tell me what the spies looking like right now? I just found a property in my dreams, but it's almost 150K. Yeah, you gotta pay for one of your dreams. Trust me. Where is that? Let's see. I gotta make a work ticket for this one. Oh yeah, let me tell her what this guy said. Okay, I just had to send this real quick because while I'm thinking about it, because if I don't, I'll forget. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all are opposite direction. I apologize. I thought y'all was on me. All right, so we did that. See, 3:31:20. Chap. Excuse me. Whew. Changing temperature, y'all. Changing temperature, okay? Had a change in physical may need all right, complete. All right, did that. Did sweet water mailbox. Oh, it's 12:30. Good gracious! Why y'all didn't tell me it was 12:30? So I'll start doing all my other stuff tomorrow. That'll start the new month. And Roderick, I love your adventures. What's an adventure? You talking about putting up a mailbox? Oh my goodness, this is like normal stuff every day. If this is an adventure for y'all, y'all gonna love working with me every day. I'm always on an adventure. I appreciate that, Karen. Thank you so very much. Look at that. Look at my skin just hanging off of my finger like that. That's why I always wear gloves. This is the very reason why I always... It's not boring with you, even though I leave y'all in the truck for like 10 minutes at a time, 5 minutes at a time, 2 minutes, come back, be like, hey, I'm still working. I'll be right back. Y'all don't get bored with that? Well, shoot, I need my own show then, for real. It could be Riding with Rod, for real. That used to be my Facebook show. Riding with Rod. I mean, it really took a chunk out of my finger. Look at that. I'm upset now. Where's my camera? Over here. Can y'all see it? Look at that. Took a chunk out of my own finger. Dang, it's blurry. Where's the darn camera? There it is. Okay. Look at that. It won't focus. But y'all can see that indentation, can't you? Okay. Yeah, that. I definitely need to put a Band-Aid on it so it doesn't get any kind of corona up in it. What y'all think? What you think? What you think one time? Well, I appreciate you guys riding with me and rolling with me, being here the whole entire time. I really do. I mean, I don't ever want y'all to think I take y'all for granted. For real, I mean that thing. Putting a little more antiseptic. Oh, I got some Neosporin right here. That's right. I keep that stuff in the truck. Gotta do first aid on myself. Get some. Hold on, I'm gonna read that in a minute. Shoot. Get some bag balm. I never heard of that. Bag balm for your finger. Okay, I'll look into it. All right. It's just a little bitty. It's a little bitty indentation. I'm missing some skin, but you know what? In times like these, you cannot be too careful. All right, so there, bandaged. Bandaged, y'all. Uh-oh, don't put the Neosporin in there, buddy. You need that all the time. You almost made a mistake. Almost made a boo-boo. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, there. Field dressed it. I remember this one time when I first started working in maintenance. This one time, y'all, I was messing with a toilet. I had thrown it in a dumpster and I was trying to break it up, you know, so to make it easier to haul off and all that kind of stuff. And some kind of way I cut my finger on that daggone toilet. I was bleeding like crazy. I mean, it wouldn't stop bleeding. So I had made friends with pretty much everybody on the property. So I went up to one of my best buddies. And I said, hey, man, I cut myself. I said, you got any paper towels? And at that time, I wasn't carrying paper towels and all that kind of stuff with me. Now, I got 3 or 4 rolls in here. I was like, man, I cut my finger. I said, you got a paper towel? He's like, yeah. So, you know, he brought some alcohol out and we field dressed it and cleaned it out, and shoot, man, I had some duct tape. Man, we wrapped that duct tape around that paper towel, and shoot, we's good. We's good. When I worked at the dog track, we used it on dogs, and it's awesome. What's it called again? Heels are cut fast. It's called Bag Balm. Okay. Bag balm. Never heard of it, but I will look into it. And I got this thing way too tight. This is way. It's cutting off my circulation. I can feel it just. I can feel the circulation leaving my body. But I'll leave it on there for a while. Somewhere else I need to go. Where was it? I was just thinking about the place I need to go and go do this work. Where the heck is it? I kind of need to know where I'm going before I start driving. Nope. Look at that bathroom. Should have been some pig. That's not it. Did that. Make sure nobody's behind, because people ride up right on the neck, right next to you. See you just stop, and then doggone just be like, beep. What is wrong with you? y'all see how my workload, right? I got so many work orders. So many. Dang, what was I just thinking? I said, dang, I can go take care of that today. Farmers use it to heal cows' udders too. Really? Okay. Well, that's good to know. I guess I could go over here and get my letters. Do I need gas? Yeah, I can use some gas. I can drop some paperwork off to the boss. Check on her, see how she's doing. Just call and see if she need me to pick up anything for her while I'm out. I'm literally not that far from where she's working. I meant to lock up my dog on back. Hey, you feeling well enough for me to stop by and give you some paperwork, get them that paper from you, that authorization or whatever it is? Okay, no problem. Do you need anything? Alright, no problem. Text me if you need me. Alright, bye-bye. That poor baby sound like she in pain. I feel sorry for her. She's like, I almost say no. And I can hear it in her voice. She's like, I almost say no. That poor honey. She is in some pain right now, so I kept with her next couple days. Yes, something like that. It lasts for years. When you put it on your finger and it'll last on your finger for years. That's some good stuff right there. Sure. I need to go find some of that. What's it called again? Box bomb? Dog bomb? Bed bomb? Dang, oh man, I'm literally down the street from where she is. I don't know why I'm so worried about that little letter. That letter is I'm official business person letter, you know, it's one of them. And I want it. I just got this funny feeling they're gonna shut. I just got this funny feeling they're gonna shut everything down, to be honest with you. I think they just gonna. And I know that they don't want to, and I know that'll kill the economy. No, the can last for years. Bag bomb, laugh out loud. Oh, so you put it on your finger, it don't last on your finger for years. You're saying that the container that it's in would last for years. I get it. Bling. Y'all know I'll be messing with y'all sometimes, right? I'm really not that crazy. Jennifer thinks I'm crazy though, for real. Jennifer's like, I know you gotta possibly be understanding what I'm saying. I'm like, no, I don't get it. Then I'll give her the toe, like I did with you. I give her the opposite meaning of, you know, what you're trying to say. And she just busts out laughing. She think I'm so funny. She's like, the only reason I stay with you because you're so funny. I'm like, is that the only reason? Good gracious. I better work on my material then. Shoot, you kind of cute. I don't really want to see you go nowhere. If you keep snoring like you're snoring, you got to get up out of here. I mess with her all the time. I mess with Jennifer all the time. We have such a good relationship, and we have so much fun together. It's almost a shame. And if y'all could see what happens in our house when the doors are closed and the cameras are not on, Roger, I think they have to shut things down to stop the spread. I'm thinking so too, and I'm thinking I'm gonna rip this doggone Band-Aid off because it is starting to hurt. Look, my finger started turning purple. Jeez, that's a good darn Band-Aid though. Look at that, it's healed already. I bet your doggone bed bug bomb ain't that good. Cause my finger is healed, totally healed. Boom, done deal. Oh, well, I joined your family, so I guess I'm crazy too. Hey, take one to know one. That's what they say. That's what they say. Have y'all ever understood or wondered or even known who the hell they is? Who is they? I have been wondering for years. I'm 45 years old. I still do not know who they are. Who in the heck is they? Does anybody know who they is? Or they are? Or they is are? I have no idea who in the world they are. I don't know. Yes, it does. Yeah, take one to know one. Yeah, I mean, that's what they say. They said this, they said that. I'm like, who in the heck is they? And anytime somebody come in with that they stuff, I'm like, who is they? They is everyone besides you. Well, guess what? When somebody comes to me with that they said stuff, I'm like, who said? Well, they did. No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Who said it? Who is they? Or who are they? I don't even know the proper subject-verb agreement with that question, but I know you understand. Who in the world is they? How about that? And, yep, they aren't me. Yeah, exactly. They aren't me. I can't stand that they said stuff. Just because they said it, I'm supposed to do it? Who is they? Who is they that they are the boss of me? Nobody. All right, $1.79 gas over here in the hood, y'all. And I am in the hood. I'm gonna go get me some gas. Y'all seen me pump gas over here. I'm definitely gonna put on a glove when I pump gas. Hopefully, I pull up to a pump that has the receipt paper, because y'all know it irritates me to have to go in and get the receipt from the cashier. I'm like, dang, all you gotta do is just keep papering the daggum pump out here, and I ain't gotta come in to see you. It's all good though. I wonder what I'm gonna eat when I get home. Probably a pizza. I want some pizza. I might tell Jumper, throw a couple pizzas in the oven. I'll eat a whole pizza by myself and then probably half of hers. I am such a big eater. Oh, I discovered how to make some breakfast burritos this morning, y'all. Oh my God, they were so good. So we don't eat meat, y'all know that. So Morningstar makes these breakfast sausages that you can throw in the microwave 30 seconds and boom, they're ready. 15 seconds in, flip it over, 15 seconds more, boom, it's ready to eat. So I discovered how to take a little tortilla, put some cheese on it, throw that sausage on it, and put some hot sauce, not picante sauce, not salsa, not taco sauce, not burrito sauce, but a hot sauce, like in Texas Peak. Oh my God, and it was so good. And I said, jump for here, take a bite of this, see what you think about it. She's like, oh, you should make me one of them. I said, just eat that one. But she didn't know. She didn't know it was hot, because she got the first bite, and the second bite was ooh-wee. It was like bam bam hot. And I tasted it. I tasted another one I made. I was like, oh, this is so good. And she's like, man, it's so hot. I was like, it's really not that hot, babe. She's like, I ain't had nothing spicy. I was like, oh, that's right, you haven't had anything spicy in a while. Now I eat Mexican all the time. I am like, if I'm not like 80% Mexican, I don't know what it is. That's my diet. And they say you are what you eat, right? So I ain't got no problem with it. I'm Mexican pizza. So good Lord, what in the heck is wrong with y'all? Oh, you just gonna go around? You gonna be a dumbass? And you got handicap plates. You stay in a hurry. I don't say that kind of stuff. Is just I'm not gonna drive. Just because you blow at me, that doesn't mean I'm going to fly. And they got a brake light out. So you're destined to get pulled over by the police and get all kind of citations today, because you just got bad energy. I hope they're going down here to the same gas station I'm going to. So I'd be like, you did all that and we're going to the same place. I really would tell them that too. Like, why are you driving like that? Risking folks' lives and stuff. This man riding a bicycle, they had to slam on brakes and not hit him. And if they turn into this neighborhood, I just might follow them, because they old. You shouldn't be acting like that, you're old. I mean, literally, they turn it right here. You did all that so you can get what? 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. Literally 10 seconds in front of me. Why do people do that? Can y'all explain that to me? I know y'all are way smarter than I am. Why do people drive like they're crazy to get 10 seconds ahead of you? So I learned a long time ago with that crazy driving stuff, it just doesn't pay. And if you're in a hurry all the time, that means you need to leave earlier. Okay? I'm helping somebody today. If you're always running late, listen, if you're always running late and you always have to break the speed limit to get where you're going to get there on time, then you're leaving way too late. It's very simple. Leave 15 minutes earlier than what you're leaving right now, and you'll be all right. That's just like, me and Jennifer, anytime we're going anywhere, we start getting ready like 3 or 4 hours before the event. That's if we're just going as a spectator. Now we're going to be in part of the event. Oh, we wake up that morning. Matter of fact, we go to bed that night. You know, getting our stuff ready. You know, I can't stand that. That's one thing I love about Jennifer. She can't stand being late, and I sure can't stand it. So the remedy for that is to leave early. Them gloves hard. Y'all laughing about pizza? Yeah, I know y'all was talking about pizza earlier. I'll probably do pizza. I got a freezer full of pizzas. I've been catching them jokers on sale 3 for $10, and I just been buying them. I love those Red Barons. Now don't get me wrong, I love Papa John's, and I really love Papa John's. Papa John's is my favorite. And then we got this other little local shop. They have New York style pizza. Yeah, you gotta get ready for stuff. You can't be messing around, especially when you're going somewhere and you're paying your money to go somewhere and be a part of an audience or something. It doesn't make any sense to be late, because then you miss out. And I feel like if I don't catch the pre-show, like if I'm going to a show and I don't catch the previews, I feel like I've wasted money. Aldi has good frozen pizza for just about $2. Really? I want pizza too. Thanks, Tara. I didn't know it. I'm stuck on Red Baron though. I really truly am. 35. He got his gloves on. Clap, 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 clap. Chop, chop with it. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I can't dance, y'all. I cannot dance. I have no rhythm when it comes to dancing. And I can play the drums with the best of them, but I cannot dance with a little bit. I have no rhythm when it comes to gloves. When it comes to dancing. Dang. The other day I thought I was filling up the dog. I looked over there and wasn't nothing popping. We've been on this live for 2 hours and 42 minutes. Y'all are absolutely insane. Y'all think y'all watching a TV show, don't you? What y'all watching, the Truman Show? I'm Truman. Oh, I can't believe that thing is still working. I have a air freshener that I bought for this truck as soon as I got it months ago, and it's long been past the point of spraying the stuff out, and I just heard it go off again, like it went down and tried to do it, but it can't do it because there's nothing in the can. Oh my goodness, I have so much fortune today. Look at me. All right, y'all, I'm gonna see if I can't do this. If I cut y'all off, we've been on long enough. How about that? I hate to do y'all like that, but oh my goodness. Boom. Let me see if I can do this at the same time. I see I'm still alive, though. That's amazing. Boom. Boom. To the left side. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Cha-cha again. Y'all might go sideways for a minute. Let's see. I don't know what's happening. Oh my goodness. Ah, I'm sideways. Oh my goodness. No. 4, 3, 2, 1. Edit. Okay, and bam. Oh my Lord. I have got to use the restroom. I hate